As an ex-Muslim, I want to slow this conversation down and talk honestly, without attacking Muslims as people. Many Muslims are taught that Muhammad is the greatest man who ever lived and the perfect example for all time. That claim matters, because if someone is presented as the moral standard for humanity, then his life deserves careful examination. Historically, Muhammad was not only a religious preacher. After the migration to Medina, he became a political and military leader. This is not polemics. It comes from early Islamic sources like Ibn Ishaq, Ibn Hisham, and Sahih Hadith collections. Battles such as Badr, Uhud, and Khaybar happened. People died. Executions occurred, including the Banu Qurayza episode, as recorded in Islamic tradition. Whether one justifies these actions or not, Muhammad was undeniably a war leader. Now to the most difficult issue, and I want to be precise here. According to Sahih al-Bukhari and Sahih Muslim, sources considered the most authentic in Sunni Islam, Muhammad married Aisha when she was 6 and consummated the marriage when she was 9, while he was in his early 50s. That is not a Christian accusation. It is the traditional Islamic narrative itself. Some modern Muslims attempt reinterpretations, but historically, the classical consensus accepted these reports. This is where the moral question appears. In Christianity, the Bible records immoral actions by figures like David or Solomon, but those actions are never held up as models to imitate. In fact, they are shown to lead to ruin. Solomon's many wives are not praised. They are blamed for his downfall. Scripture describes what happened, but it does not prescribe it. Islam is different here. Muhammad's life is not just recorded, it is normative. His actions are meant to be imitated through the Sunnah. That means moral evaluation cannot be avoided. And this is where, as an ex-Muslim, I began to struggle. If Muhammad is the highest moral example for all times and cultures, how do we reconcile that with actions that we today universally recognize as harmful to children? Saying, "It was normal back then," does not solve the theological problem, because timeless moral perfection should not depend on historical context. Now, this is important. None of this means Muslims are bad people. Many Muslims are sincere, compassionate, and morally serious. They often live better lives than the theology they inherited. Questioning Muhammad is not an attack on your worth, your dignity, or your sincerity. But the question still stands, and it deserves an honest answer. Why is Muhammad treated as morally superior to Jesus, who never killed,